While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Side of the Ponta.
Good thing it didn't catch us along the way.
To fight Smithy.
Where'd you come from?
There's a prize awaiting if you win. Smithy here's village champion. He's headed
What's
looking
on your
lovely on
mind?
your wall, stranger. You break?
Ruffians.
Look to me like a fit.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, here!
The Witcher will face Smithy! He'll pound his gob...
Oh, come on!
Not bad. Might be champion yet. If it's the reigning champion you seek.
Wouldn't mind a drink. They say you play cards.
They don't speak idly then.
Let's.
You might look to...
In
Course of...
let's.
Must admit, I scoffed and...
Move it! Come on. Oh, now. Whoa. Not so fast, Roach. That's it, Roach. Not good. Hey there. never learn.
Go for the whore son's eyes!
We'll flail your skin off.
Faster. Let's go. Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endriggers. Show me what you got. Go, go. Slower. Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endriggers.
Mears, you paid the tax.
Tax?
There must be order.
I've had enough of living.
Nothing hurts as much as...
Non-human, are you?
Down to the execution. They're to burn a beast and human in
So the word.
Not just a beast.
Bailiff's a half.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant. A freak. A useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Waste of words talking to you.
Then go! Be...
Power of the eternal fire be with you.
Yes?
Like a new wife thinks you're a bigger rat.
Some weeks lad.
All right.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
Kingfisher.
Master Dandelion?
Yeah, also know the one. What do you say? Looking for a partner.
Then you're in the right place, friend.
Sure.
Personally, I'd have... How could I be... So... Shh. You win.
Quite the appetite.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle of the eternal fire. Yet it is here that darkness raises its hideous head. A dis- No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pyre for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. But the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you! Help me, kind folk! Please! A Doppler!
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Knackered.
The stench is entirely different.
Well, well, how can I be of...
Got some coin.
You've come to the right place. How can I be...
You play
Oh, sure.
so
I play. Why not? rightly recall the...
Tried your best.
There's Marquise.
Bit of butcher went on big.
Right,
Greek?
don't fret.
Which...
Oh,
So the...
oh, of course. So?
Action. I'm curious.
Certainly. They've...
Up for...
Why, yes. I fail to understand how I lost...
Know any other players with...
In Novigrad, Siggy Rubens...
interesting.
Ow!
I'm knackered.
Granddad's sick.
Oh!
A million debits and a million credits.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call
I
a
haven't the
pyre
strength for
salvation.
anything.
I am not a racist. Human
God.
Greetings to the Honourable.
Need a trim. So long.
capital. Superstition. From ones who know.
Pizza rank. Beauty. This is the trough, and you the bigger drunk. I insist.
Rum supper I never refuse.
Buys a war veteran.
Soldiers, trump. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you got?
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, look it.
3.
please!
Where's the sorceress who...
Most likely hiding in some...
I'd look for her in a
putrid...
I wouldn't know.
You'd fit in?
Maybe.
They say you've got to get there through...
Ask a beggar.
Mean to say the local beggar...
Wouldn't scoff.
And watch yourself.
Someone... Miss Menga.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or... Mine. And nothing I can do to you now. I'll be the first to learn of it. Be seeing you.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
How much do they sell the magnificent property for? You're a fierce one, but in fairness,
Any needs, monster?
take care of our coppers. Crowns.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
Witcer would be so pale with you.
Any needs, monster? Top-notch swords?
Master...
Ooh, I dig it. You might try in Velen. A dwarf guildsmen claim there's no one...
So long.
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the Pontar.
Ah! Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you can.
To think a whole garrison will be stationed here in the free city of Novigrad.
Come one, come all. Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
The benefit Redania or exile?
The second sword. Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Ah.
Aid a veteran of the strong.
Where do you fight? I'm looking for the...
Don't know naught about no.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Best deal around. One for the price of two. Wait a tick.
Oh!
Fuck!
Boars. Boars everywhere.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Waste of breath.
Much longer till we get paid, you reckon?
Eternal fire.
I don't know.
With you.
Just look at the freak.
Might buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Change the food.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right.
I don't know that.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yen for wenches.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Will we receive any restitution for our investments in Temeria now lost?
We've spoken of this already.
Converge, brother. The eternal fire will light our way.
fire burned bright in my heart.
Temple Guard let even you into the city.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. Three-titted wenches abandon normal brothels.
What do you want?
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill-happy things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Now,
Don't know the password.
pay up then.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right.
Not a...
In that case, we must...
Open up.
Oh. Oh.
Fine.
No worries.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like
Please
to
leave
repay
here.
you.
Convince those knaves
some
on the city
overripe
council
sheets
that
for
spells
it.
are not
Vulgar
needed
one.
on a whim.
I can see it.
Positively
How are things?
indispensable.
Good.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the Temple Guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, You're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad, farting around about the hallowed essence of the Eternal Fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the Eternal Fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brand.
We settled on a full coin.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit.
All right, then.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? I'm gonna feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my Witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. I'll...
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Get it from both
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. We should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier, of those de Jonquiers.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Father always said...
Oh,
you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside.
I'd like to...
I don't usually let string...
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Another masterpiece. And saw an oven in the cellar.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me?
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither.
Very funny. Thing is,
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah...
the way you play,
That's 'cause you're a dullard.
you give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up.
I'm not tormenting anyone.
Why do you live in a...
Tell you a secret. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want...
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that?
I'm a Witcher. He'll believe.
Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often.
Now go wake that sleepyhead.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young...
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me.
A bit of both.
Did Corinne dream of the...
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns!
Son's dead. Stop going there, the old place sold me dirty fish.
Oh! Sick. Sick of it all. Sail to skin. Folk in this city, racial hijinks and war seeks to subdue personal rights.
Waste of breath.
But you failed.
I'll make you weep blood!
Just so we're clear, when you lose, you can't claim.
A Witcher? Oh,
Not quite.
not just some,
Well, well.
perhaps, but they were it. Thing is,
Plans.
don't you fret.
Sounds fine.
Just not diversions for beggars.
Aye, to leave this city somehow. Master Clay,
Greetings to Master Clayton.
will you take up the challenge?
Yeah, I'll fight this.
You're it. While our champion prepares, let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise that...
How much will you get?
Considerably more than if... Nothing much. Throw some punch. A warm welcome.
Fucking coward!
Congratulate.
When I go with you, you'll squirt your kidneys!
White head like a miller's son.
You call this living, Witcher?
Watch it, Greyhead.
Looking for a rise?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Your attention. While our champion prepared. The rules are...
Anything else I should know?
Put on a good... A warm welcome to...
Fucking coward!
What? Lost your nerve?
Slow to the break!
Our winner and the tavern's... Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard.
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
No. Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
begin?
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share...
Yes.
No need to rush.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense.
I have...
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what I tried to do something, but... A boy with a pitchfork. He ran up. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to... That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has... Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She... travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see.
No.
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red...
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Hey now! 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 Hey now!
That's a rat
Not
for
for a
sure.
voyage through those waters.
Reed's here.
Time I went back to sea.
Oh, you whale-dick. Rum, time and again. I'd kill for some vodka.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Been here, been there. Same shite everywhere.
Non-human, are you?
Well,
Look for your
you're
kind
easy enough on the
beyond
eye.
walls.
What it be?
What are you, sir? Farewell.
Rum, time and again. I'd kill for some vodka.
Hey, Whitey.
Why'd your hair go white?
Black ones, Vidanians.
Stop walking into his sword!
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Thingy's punishable by death.
No. She don't come for the wrong price. But he's so dumb.
How will you make a living? With no monsters.
And? You fix it? No. Don't come for the wrong price. But he sells dumplings now.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a Witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Current?
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I?
Looking for a good...
3 swords on your back.
Good one. But all jests aside, you make so...
Really? It's dumb.
Don't know what you're talking...
I shan't greet a Witcher with dumpling.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone
Not officially, though...
Tried to go...
With Van Horn? Do you...
I...
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have...
You miss the heat of the fort.
Those rogues of the underworld. Just come with me.
Right.
It's just...
Good eye.
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a...
I don't know.
I badly need... Split.
My wife's mum's an old son.
Oi, you, dandy boy. It's about time to stroll through this boat.
And you.
So make like a hare.
Let's...
I see. Fuck this. We get...
Thank you for your help.
And you're begging for...
I've come on bit...
Good luck with it.
Wait. You...
What's involved?
Now, what makes you think... What say you to that?
Agree.
Keep your hand...
Of course.
Got a sharp pain in his spine.
Fuck.
Time I went back to sea.
Boring as fucking shit. I've had enough of living.
Pathetic.
Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Those men were common cretins, unaware they'd cast their net for an extremely...
I'll remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
Who's gonna help
One of them mentioned a protector who'd be of no help. What is this about?
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to explore. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions. I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventure.
Who's the fella followed?
He's my gardener. I never go anywhere without him. He's good luck, you see. Just no funny stuff.
Got it?
Make it quick. I don't...
Starting to like this garden.
Right, on with it before winter snows.
I am Ginter de Laverack. We'll see about that. We agreed on 4,000, right?
Don't care who owes...
Witcher...
Wanna find out?
Peace. Pure pleasure doing bit. Well, that...
We done with our walk?
Yes.
One question. Who buys your fist egg?
Oh, friends in hype. Pleasure meeting you.
You have the blood of many on your hands.
Sick of it.
Yeah, right.
Ah! Ah. Oh, you make a fine sight.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's...
Leave.
Splendid. Come. The king of beggars, man. His name is Timboy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, Elf.
A concerned friend. Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for fit.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dick?
$25's are... Fine.
Geralt, what are you... Wait. All right. Certainly know how to negotiate, 'cause...
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Please, boy. Please, Travis.
Geralt, what do we do?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Ooh.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher.
Need him.
Very well, but...
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Wait and see, cat. So not even a blind man will put his cock anywhere near.
What's going on here?
Fuck all to...
Lady doesn't feel like...
I can handle this.
Shut your trap.
I can...
I'm lost.
Scenario.
Stop spoiling.
Great.
Let me get out of your way.
discounts, no credit.
If I met you, mate.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Fine, sailor. It's your...
Oh,
You've seen it.
oh, sir, don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you ever need. Oh. Take a gander.
Spend all night spanking balls. So tired you'll positively...
Ooh, darn it to heck.
It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them.
Witcher, Witcher.
Kareen, look who's come.
Huh. Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Washed your hair lately?
What's for Harry?
The pizza are great.
Greetings, Hattori.
Greetings, Witcher.
Sorry.
Very well.
All right.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
A Witcher? Double chance.
Top notch.
Show me what you...
blood of many on your conscience.
Blimey, what a freak.
Winds howling.
I never come back, you stinking stanchies.
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Your ma, that she bore you. Pathetic.
Give me back!
Leg it! Reminds me of days of war.
That's it!
Yeah, it was like we never left Bergen.
Freaks.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. Dandelion gone, the tavern chopped.
Let's look around. Might...
Prime idea. Get out, pal.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural?
Wonderful.
Right you are. If you need anything... Well, get out, pal. Get out, pal.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see...
Actually, glad you're still here. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah, guess it true. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs, what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Nilfgaardian arist.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim.
A figure most rare. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not with...
You want to take this one?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
Is he elven beauty?
Had another question.
Aye.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Light it, you mangy dwarf!
Oh, let it go, Jared. Come on, we need another place to hunker down the night.
Maybe we can try to keep it back.
Junior, but you a good...
I will get you every last copper.
Whoreson's no banker!
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Graham.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about it.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz.
Thank you. Oh,
Not entirely out of kindness.
what are you... Oh, I know you. You're that Witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think?
Probably out whoring. That
Ouch. What did he do to...
same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman, he...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping.
Dandelion ask you...
Maybe he likes some...
Ah,
Oh, this and that, really. I don't know. Maybe he's
thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a
Sort of.
Now, where'd you get them patty Peters?
Welcome, welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion.
You've come to the right spot.
You, Elial?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Ah, so it's... Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open mind.
Dandelion...
I tried.
When did you last...
Some time ago. Odd, as required. Why do I dress up? As a child, I became a tailor. I'm a Redanian cap...
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought...
I managed to... Thanks.
I can help.
Eternal fire. Save us from Nilfgaard.
My, aren't you a tower?
Nilfgaard's full of skinflints. Skinflints, right? Skinflints.
Lingering like flies around ships and doing some honest work.
Every bloke's a swine. That's all I've got to say.
Good grief. The foot wrappings reek.
That's just talk.
Ow! The woman's mad. Unfortunately, imagination isn't going to feed that band of cats.
Oh dearie, you'd be surprised. Our cat lover once led a band of men. They raided Elven tombs. Well, never. I'm certain he has heaps of treasure hidden about.
Show me your sword.
Oh!
My mummy says hello.
And it's raining again.
Ah.
Then,
Oh, bloody hell.
Chase the pansy all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's
Come with me. Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Pathetic.
Stop! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you?
I'm a witch.
A witcher? That's splendid.
What's so exciting?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Came to...
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But in...
Damn it.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop floating and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse.
What are you two love? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business. Takes us along everywhere he goes. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bar... I'd say it worked. You've gone all red. Your face will be red when I scratch...
Been a pleasure, but
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Well, can I...
Awfully convincing.
How's here to...
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Greetings!
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
Ears open, eyes peeled.
Eternal fire, Father of all, Eamon.
My, what a freak.
Stand and fight!
You again? Once.
On guard!
Duly he. What? Lost your nerve? Damn it.
I yield.
Had enough?
Yes.
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick.
We shall meet it.
Got a piece like a racehorse.
Ah!
Over here!
Oh, shit.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's.
But His Excellency...
And this excellency. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to...
I know, Geralt.
Oh, shit.
They ought to never let your kind in, Grand Proper.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen,
Stop patronizing.
giving me no choice.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations.
Exactly. At least with us.
All right.
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Elven blood, eh?
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to
I believe you've offended the...
Forgive me.
Your turn. Be...
Lucas and Kolb. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings.
You should go home now.
I understand.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a Witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a
Monster?
big, bad, or... If you're interested, drop...
Where are you rushing to?
Why are your eyes so strange?
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Trouble?
Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
They're starving in this evening.
The Butcher of
I
Blaviken.
praise you with all my heart.
What happened, kid?
Hey, wait.
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Guards,
washed your hair lately? Awful pale.
Fucking calm yourself!
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the float.
Just
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's not like that whore.
Some mysterious.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you.
Don't worry. I'm here to see...
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired...
So Geralt of Rivia now...
Looking for a girl named Molly.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
Well, if...
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me
Why not?
Well said.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's...
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Hey,
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh,
The General's not only knowledgeable.
Thank you.
Now, could
Ah, yes, the portly young woman.
Speak to her.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
We've arrived.
My father.
Shall we look at the...
I guess.
The grave?
Grazen.
Michael.
Surprised it didn't. See?
No.
I must say...
Mostly just...
What would...
Not what I came...
Don't make...
Why not? The black's your fate.
I'll not trace. However, I will wager on a...
In that case, I shall try my luck on the... I see no point in delay.
Riders, ready!
Let's go! Move it!
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! Don't spare the horse! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! Don't spare the horse!
Come on.
Oh, so...
The general's not only not...
Thank you!
Now.
Ah, the portly...
Speak...
Triss could not